windy boys?
Mm, I have company. She doesn't
Ooh,
really speak much, but she's a good associate, work friend. We have a good deal going on.
that sounds nice.
It is. And I feel like with your tendency to snoop, you'll probably encounter her, so there's no reason to go into that further now.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
You kind of got the gist of us really quickly, so
I've learned that you're quite capable.
we try.
We definitely
Surprise.
try.
Mm. You are wonderful at prevenging things, I guess.
You know, it just
Quick
doesn't
on
have
your
the
Her
same
name.
ring to it.
It does not, doesn't it? It
Well,
is an option.
anyway.
Good talk.
uh, so what's on the menu today?
I believe I heard some whispers of steak,
Oh,
and you just hear a fresh steak.
ooh, how fresh.
Like just killed. Usually we kind of, I don't want to say blend up the cows because that makes it sound gross, but we properly butcher them in ethical ways, and we make meatloaf out of them. It's kind of like bread loaves, but we put meat in the pans instead.
So do you have like a pasture around here, or where do you get your steak?
We do grow some cows, not from youths, but we do occasionally, not myself personally, swoop down and borrow a cow or two from a stray farmer
Okay,
in exchange for their lives. So it's a fair trade, I do believe. We could say they're fair trade cows,
all right, I'm sold.
and they've been freed from the range, so
Ooh, so free range cows.
free range fair trade.
I'm in. Is it in front of us now?
Oh, these things take time.
Oh,
You just ordered it.
yeah. I guess I heard some noise. I didn't know if that was like the mechanism of the steak appearing in front of me.
You see our wispy boys coming back. The one with like the napkins and pieces that he had sucked off, kind of floating in, carrying three plates. There's 60, 3 plates of sizzling meats, and there's I should have looked into fucking beef cuts before this. Each plate is like the size of your torso, maybe
Damn.
like a fin-sized torso, and it's a cast iron plate that is like almost red hot. You can see the color start to fade from it, and it's set on a nice kind of oak um, platter that's been routered to fit the cast iron like perfectly, you know. And there's even like a little paper ring around it to make sure that grease doesn't splatter around. And as it's set down in front of you, there's a massive cut of beef. Uh, there's a nice sirloin steak. That's a beef cut. Um, that's the size of your head.
Damn.
Even though these cows are normal size, so you're not really sure how this happened. Um, there's also two small racks of ribs that are coated in kind of this red, sweet-smelling brownish sauce, um, as well as a little bit of brisket
Damn.
and some rump and even a flank.
I just start digging in.
As you start digging in, there's an apron that kind of like uh, was being offered to you, but like kind of gently recoils back as it gets sucked off into the body of our Hoover friend. Yeah, so all of you would have this kind of feast of meat laid out either in front of you or next to you, depending on where you're sitting, as well as kind of a paper apron to cover your torso to prevent any splashing or grease from dripping on it.
I'll throw the apron on and get to eating.
So I do have to ask, what brought you to Long Saddle originally?
Speaking of, do we have our friend with us?
Nissa?
No.
Grover?
Yeah, Grover.
Oh, I always forget about Grover. You kind of you look around, and Grover's kind of being swept up by a different sucky friend. You can see he's got like toilet paper attached to the heel of one of his shoes. And sorry guys, I don't do well with height. And he just vomits and kind of right into this Hoover that's carrying him, and just kind of creates this swirling vomit monster. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go blab for a little bit.
Okay.
If you need me, just I'm sure no one will forget about me. And he gets carried back out, back towards a toilet area.
Good old Grover.
I'll kind of lean over to her and say, that's one of our reasons. We had a couple of things that we were doing out here.
We're just
Is he
passing
like,
through Triboar originally.
Well, I guess it's a fateful encounter we had then to meet thusly.
Yeah, and you kind of seem to think that we had previous interactions with this town. Do you know anything about that? You seem to be all knowing and stuff.
She blushes a little bit. No, I don't. I'm mostly intrigued. I was hoping that you would be able to enlighten me over a meal before we alight at, near Triboar.
I mean, we're like, how closely related do we have to be to this place to get kind of hurt by your attack?
You would have had to would have had to you would have had to assist someone who is intent on opening that portal. Portal, as the locals call it.
What if we inadvertently assisted someone not knowing that they were trying to open that portal?
That is a moral quandary.
I believe that would count, which might be the reason why you weren't completely destroyed by the lightning in the first place. So she kind of pulls out a piece of parchment. Who have you inadvertently assisted that you didn't know their association with this town?
There was. What about that one guy that we gave the wish to?
You gave a wish away.
I mean, like, when you say it that way, it never was really our wish to have.
I think it's kind of like a bearer bond. Whoever's holding it gets it.
But he was just trying to bring a friend back. What if the friend he brought back was trying to open this portal? Would that count?
That seems too far disconnected.
That's what I thought. Like second cousins twice removed type of deal.
Like you could totally marry them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, from where I'm from, you can marry your sister if you wanted to, but
Where are you from, Fuzzy One?
oh, there's this place up north.
Where the frost giants live?
No. Like on a different plane, I think. Have you ever heard of Orescos?
I can't say I have.
Yeah. Well, nothing to do with frost giants.
Oh, well, that's reassuring, I guess. They're quite vicious. Brilliant cooks, but not the friendliest kind. They're also very tiny. Relative. Smaller than
Right.
Thor.
Well, Thor was kind of a pipsqueak, so
I'm sure he looked large from your perspective. It's like
Yeah, he's pretty big.
comparing a speck of dust to a slightly larger speck of dust.
yeah. He also led with his penis. It was kind of weird.
He did have a tendency to do that.
Well, also we were looking, or we were waiting for a friend, and that's one of the other reasons why we came here. We were waiting for a friend, and I don't think we've seen our friend yet, right?
Nope.
We haven't seen him. So
Yeah, not since we parted ways.
They
Well,
had dealings in Long Shadow.
I hope your friend wasn't caught in the strike.
Mm.
I hope so
Well,
too.
I would know if he was.
Is that like an Oreskos thing?
Yeah.
Wild. So we have about 2 hours, judging by the course of the wind, before we arrive as close to Triboar as I'll be able to take you. And from there, it should just be a brief jaunt, maybe half an hour if you keep a healthy pace, with the wind at your back, as we like to say. But before then, feel free to roam about the first floor of the castle. I have assigned Hoobers to accompany you wherever you go, as to prevent any unnecessary defilement that I know uh, people of your stature are prone to doing. I have some
You
wounds.
got a lot of faith in us. I like that.
I do. I trust you. And I also trust that you acknowledge the fact that we're soaring quite high in the air. And without this, she kind of pulls out a necklace. She kind of taps this large kind of glass-like gem that, as she taps, sparks with lightning. Without this, we plummet quite fast back to the Sword Coast.
Well,
Have you
keep
ever
that safe then.
Have you ever?
you know,
I personally haven't, but there were stories of a couple of vessels going down in that way,
mm,
crushing ant towns, splashing into the ocean, mountain peaks, the hearts of the forest, even a volcano once, but I don't really believe that.
Does this trigger anything that I know? Like, is this some legend of ore?
You can make a history check. I don't know how well versed you are with giant lore,
That's an 11.
but I'd say on your adventures through the plains, you might have either come across or heard from another traveler about stumbling upon kind of large castle ruins that are like jarringly out of place. People would strip kind of the machinery from their core, and they would often be found with either decaying dragons or kind of skeletons of dragons underneath castles.
So they like landed on dragons?
That's the way some people would have interpreted it.
Mm.
Others believe that after the castle had fallen or was built, people kind of came in and dug and then buried dragons underneath.
Battle-wise,
And then
dropping a
other
castle
people
would do some damage if you just dropped it on a dragon's head.
Yeah, they've got like homing sensors in them to just
Yeah.
pummel. Yeah.
But in any event, thank you for the food.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Well, think of it as a thank you for saving my life. I won't say that I'm in your debt, as I feel like things are pretty even now. But should you ever need a time, should you ever be in a time of need, should you ever, you get the point, need assistance from the skies?
Should you need us?
Should, yeah, should you need power, assistance from the fists of thunder?
Mm-hmm.
Do we just like call you? Oh, May.
Yeah, you just gotta scream it out.
Well, thanks, Boo.
I'm gonna scrap up the rib bones and any other little meat bits and put them in my bag.
Ooh.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did Bale ever tell us like what he saw when he was?
About the giant owl?
Yeah.
I mean, I personally did not, but you guys were all like, it wasn't like a breakout room, so I was just like, Bale tells you he sees this.
Got it.
Yeah, Brandon definitely told you guys.
Do we wanna talk about what Bale saw? Because I feel like that cry for help is probably important.
Maybe we could find like a room to talk about
Yeah.
it.
I think that's a good idea.
I'll go explore.
Yeah, maybe not in front of lots of other people.
If you'd like a private room, one of the Hoovers can show you to the ant sitting room. We can prepare
appreciate
beverages
that.
of your choice. We've recently come off quite a successful exchange recently, and we've come across quite a healthy stock. We should have almost anything that you request.
Mint mojito.
Yeah, yeah, of course. We got that.
I'll take a Long Island.
Wonderful.
Vodka cran, dirty.
Bale will drink whatever you give him.
So the gusty boy is going to lead you across the courtyard again, and there's kind of this spiraling staircase inside of a cylindrical tower. As the stairs spiral either up or down, and he'll take you kind of upwards as the air gets warmer and a little bit stuffier, and he'll take you through kind of a hatch in the ceiling, and it'll open up to a room that, how big is this? It's like 25 feet across, 25 feet in diameter. That's pretty comfortable. And it's kind of, there's a large kind of owl bear pelt rug in the middle of the room. And there's like various like trophies. This room is like visibly human sized. And it's obviously the giants can't get in here. So the stuff is just kind of coated with dust, and it doesn't appear to have been used in a long time. There's a lot of like stacking metal chairs that aren't especially comfortable. There's one of those kind of lounging reading chairs tucked away by one of the windows, and there's also like several like dozen slits around the room that kind of create this constant gusting through here, as well as allowing you like a clear view of the clouds, I guess, since it's a little cloudy. But you can see kind of 360 degrees, is to not be surprised by like a dragon attack or something.
Cool.
Yeah. And the Hoovers will gesture up, and they kind of close the door as the last one of you walks up, and you just kind of hear this kind of squelching and kind of like squishing as pieces of meat and like napkin flop up against the doors. He's kind of sitting there waiting for you guys to finish. But none of them will enter the room with you.
Can I look around to see if there's any listening spots?
Ooh, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Build the phone. I'm using my non-dominant hand. Ooh, 19.
Ooh, 19. Yeah. Patrick, I know that you're probably using another appendage to do it. You're just like Thor, you lead dick first. Yeah, so as you look around for what kind of listening spots are you looking for, I guess?
Like if someone could hide behind something, or like there's a hole in the wall.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
they could just be like,
Yeah, so peering around, these slits, they offer like a 360-degree view from the tower, and you look and you're confident that there's no perches or anything for someone to be hiding on. You take a quick look under some sheets and behind some kind of sparse bookshelves, and you're confident that there is no one listening in on your conversation.
all right, I think we're safe to talk.
Give us the scoop, Bale.
On what exactly?
Like the owl, your thoughts, what he said exactly.
Well, he asked for help, and then I said okay. Well, I actually think I said something along the lines of, "Yeah, you got it." But that's pretty much it. I don't know what he wants help with.
Did he give any specifics?
I don't think so. I was kind of in awe of it being a giant owl, but
Does anybody know of like a giant owl? Like who it would be, what it would need help with?
Do you think it was another
Would
one of
I
those?
know?
Do you think it's another one
Do
of
I know
those?
anything about a giant owl or an owl god?
Do you think it's another one of those like guardians that we keep bumping into, like Yuki, or the fox?
Ferwin, I'll allow you to do a religion check if you're asking about gods.
Can I too, Carlo?
Yeah. As you contemplate its potential relation to Yuki and the other ones. Okay. So, going off the descriptions of what Bale gives you, for when you kind of rack your mind, and you know that like there are some gods and goddesses that have been associated with owls. You know, owls representing wisdom, stealth, viscosity, and like the hunt, the moon. But you can't seem to place any like owl gods, like a god that presents itself as a giant owl in the elemental plane of air. And Vivo, you would come more conclusively to that conclusion. But in addition to that, you would kind of feel that there are some similarities based on kind of the being sucked away to another realm, this animal shape with strong association to the elements, that maybe there is some relation to kind of the same class of being that Yuki and the other ones that I guess aren't as important.
Algae?
Algae.
I'm pretty sure it sounds like one of those animal
Inari.
deities again. I'm glad I didn't get sucked into that portal, or else my tattoos might have got him.
Oh, cool. So, are you...
And he wants us to help him save his brothers, right? Brothers and sisters, I think is what you told us, Bale.
Right.
How are we gonna do that?
I don't know.
I don't even know how to get back, let alone find more of them.
Didn't wait. I never did figure out what Inari's blessing was.
Oh yeah, I
None
have
of
that
you
too.
have.
I don't know what that is.
Do we have to like touch ourselves to figure it out?
Yeah, you just gotta suck yourselves off.
I start sucking myself.
I think I would say, since this isn't the first time you guys have received something like this, you've tried to kind of investigate it in your downtime and like when you're traveling, and it is proven quite elusive. So you know that you get the sense that there is something greater to it, but you haven't been able to figure it out.
He left. Is Nissa ragdolling with us?
Yeah, she's vomiting with Grover. Probably keeping an eye. She's fake vomiting on Grover just so she can be alone with him. And
Elicus, didn't Nissa say something about having the statue of Inari?
Yeah, but we left it.
Yeah,
Oh,
she wanted to take him, but we wouldn't let her.
Damn.
Is it one of those things, Carlo? Like, you just need to like sit down with during a rest and like study it, or is it seem more elusive than that?
that's how the blessings have been up until this point.
And this
just
one's
kind of
being tricky.
yeah.
All I'm saying is, Erez, you should just eat an egg,
Okay.
see what comes out.
I'll clap. Does Windy Boy come running or floating?
Oh yeah, you hear kind of like this frantic kind of as Hoover opens up the door.
I knew you were listening. What did you hear? Oh, good. You can't repeat things. Awesome. Hey, Hoovy. You got an egg on you?
You look at him. There's like flour coursing through him, and there's no egg visible.
Do you think you could go get us an egg? Was
The
that
door
it?
slams shut as he floats down, and you hear like the sloshing fade as he kind of echoes down the steps.
Do you think he likes us?
No.
Yeah, probably not. But he's so nice.
You're
Oh, he's coming back. Stop talking about him. Hoovy, come in. See, I knew he was listening.
And this one, this is a windy boy made out of liquid.
Oh,
And
liquid boy.
each of you has like a large, kind of a nicely blown, mismatching glass in Venetian style set in front of you, as each cup is filled with kind of this identical, vaguely carbonated beverage. And Ares, yours gets a little umbrella in it. Elikis, yours gets a little bit of mint. And Vivo, yours kind of just has some cranberries thrown on the top of it. And then Furwin and Furwin and Bale, since you guys didn't explicitly ask for a certain kind of drink, you just have like these party sparklers in them
Dude,
that are
dope.
unlit.
I light mine.
And it burns for about a minute.
I change its colors for fun.
I give a small smile so nobody likes how much I enjoy, or so nobody knows how much I enjoyed it.
Oh my god. And
Inside
before you can take any sips of the beverages, this gust of wind is going to hurriedly run out through the trapdoor and close it behind him or her.
What a nice little windy boy.
Watery boy.
I'll call him Alky.
Alky?
Yeah. Hoovy and Alky.
You guys think we should drink these?
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
I'm already like halfway done with mine.
Jake, has Eris had a Long Island iced tea before?
Probably not. I heard it in my travels. I've been across the lands.
This kind of what have you heard about it?
I've heard that it has an umbrella on top, and it can be it can knock you on your booty.
Oh, yeah. So as you're drinking it, you're kind of waiting for that, right?
Yeah.
And this kind of just tastes like a nice spiced rum with like a splash of black tea in it, and then some like sparkling water just for the bubbles.
This is exactly how I thought it would taste.
And yeah, Elikis, your beverage, your mint mojito, kind of tastes like a bunch of rum, with just a bit of sparkling water and like just a splash of black tea. with a piece of kind of slapped mint on the top.
Slapped mint. I mean, it doesn't taste like what food used to taste like, so it's down the hatch.
I guess I'll put the bottom of the cup to the ceiling, as they say.
Yeah, so V, yours tastes like a bunch of rum with like a splash of black tea and like a little bit of sparkling like water. And the essence of the cranberries hasn't really floated through.
Yeah.
You don't get any whiff of vodka in there, but
Just like chew on it.
yeah.
Guys, there's nothing better than a spiced rum with a splash of black tea. It's the best Long Island I've ever had.
Is there any chance, Carlo, that we've been chilling enough to take a short rest?
If you guys would like to, yeah, I think from the time that you've entered and chatted the castle, it would have been chill enough.
I would love to take a short rest.
You guys have kind of let down your guards. Missa will also take a. It's fine.
I'm gonna bang on the door and call for the. You called him Alki?
Yeah, Alki. Alki and Hoovy. Depends on which one you want.
Alki
You want
or
one to
Hoovy?
suck you off?
Either or.
Okay.
You guys there? Alki,
kind of wait
Hoovy.
a little.
I'm gonna try the door.
The door opens, and you can hear the sloshing kind of frantically coming up the stairs, as Hoovy comes back, with about half a dozen eggs floating amongst his grossness. Still.
Oh, thanks. Bring him in. And I was just wondering, do you have a librarian here by chance?
Oh yeah, Vivo. They can't talk to us.
Maybe.
Yeah, you have to like assume you know what they're talking about and just kind of go with it.
Would you?
It really works.
Would you float up and down for yes, side to side for no?
Kind of like floats in like these figure 8 circular patterns. As he'll kind of like pelt out these eggs at Ares, kind of
Can I try and catch them?
in your mouth.
Yeah. Like
I
you know
thought
when you
Vale was
throw
gonna eat 'em.
popcorn.
Oh yeah.
No, I thought it. I thought I was supposed to eat them. Elkis.
Oh.
Say that one more time.
Am I eating the eggs?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. So these raw eggs. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. As Hoovy tries to answer Vivo's question.
14.
Yeah, so you catch a half a dozen eggs in your mouth, and they just kind of successively explode. Like these shells just crack in your mouth, and your mouth is filled with like this kind of cold, mucusy, like cum-like texture. I guess that dribbles down your out of your mouth.
Why?
That's what eggs are like, right? I don't know. I've never seen an egg before.
Maybe I should have asked for a hard-boiled egg. That might have been less gross.
And Vivo Hoovy is going to not really turn around, but just kind of float backwards and leave the door open as he sloshes down the stairs again.
I think Hoovy's really grown to like us.
Do I get the sense he wants me to follow him?
Oh, if you'd like.
Okay, I'll follow after him. I'll be like, "Come on, guys! If you're done with your drinks."
I'm just gonna be staring at Ares, checking to see what happens.
The secret's unlocking. Oh, 6 raw eggs.
He's full of protein, but
What are
his
we trying to
cholesterol's
do with
really
these
high.
eggs, Elicus?
Well, you remember in the temple or where the portal, how
Okay, Portal
there
2
were eggs,
they get kind of testy about portals.
they got fed to the statue, other statue. It came out, and it was something different.
Oh, do you
So
think I need
we're
to
gonna,
keep them out?
we're gonna try it. It might take a little bit of time. I don't know.
I'm in.
Vivo. As you work your way down the stairs, you kind of spiral past the ground floor, and you go down like another half flight probably. And there's kind of this wooden door in the center of the spiraling column that Hoovy will lead you to. And you see it kind of being pelted with these food scraps, and the handle kind of rattles a little bit as he struggles to open it.
I'll open it up. And
Yeah, so inside of this room, it's about 5 feet across, and like 7.5 feet tall. It's kind of like a storage closet,
mm,
and inside of it is just kind of a very haphazard, loose scattered, disorganized pile of books. Um, and you kind of look at Hoovy, and you get the sense that he gets kind of like shrugs.
okay, I'll go in, and I'm going to try and see if I can find anything on like arcane symbols and like look at the tracing I made of the arcane sigils from the owl's summoning portal thing. See if I can find anything that might give some hints.
Hoovy,
Okay.
a little wispy wind.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. We'll say you take an hour to look through.
Okay.
Unless your check is really nice.
It's not the. It's better than half.
Okay. So as Vivo is searching through this pile of books, what's the rest of you lot doing?
I'm sure I was
Observing areas.
Staring at arrows.
Yeah, probably at this point, after 10 minutes of potentially nothing happens, I might go exploring some more.
Okay. Where do you go exploring?
So we obviously went up, right, to get to this place.
Yeah.
Is it like a tower where you can only go down one way, or if I walk out, is it a hallway? What do we got here?
So you assume that you're at the top of the tower since you had to enter through like a little trapdoor. But yeah, it's just a spiraling staircase down, with a storage closet in the middle, kind of where Vivo has disappeared to.
I'll try and get back to that main hallway we took to get here.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow.
And
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
also following very close.
come on, guys.
My
Let's go
hands
explore.
outstretched.
I kind of waddle just in case something pops out.
Okay, yeah. So you're in like the main spiraling staircase.
Yeah, and we'll just go. Are there doors in this staircase, or is?
You didn't see any from the point that you ascended from.
All right, we'll go back to that door.
Okay, so you're back on the main floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like the courtyard outside.
Do I see any other doors around?
Like doors in the tower, or
I'm confused.
yeah. So you climb down the tower,
Yes.
right? And there weren't any doors on the way down.
Okay.
And so now you're back kind of where you entered from the courtyard.
Oh. Is there another tower?
There's not another tower like this. There is a larger kind of giant-sized tower. Its diameter is probably like triple of the one that you were just in, because it's a pretty like human-sized, normal castle-sized tower.
Well, guys, do we go to the other giant tower? Or do we
She
just
did tell us just to go onto the first floor, if I recall.
of their tower? Or this tower?
She just said first floor. Am I right?
I'd say
That
that's fair.
That's familiar. I don't know. Am I barking up the wrong tree? Should we just go back up the tower and wait?
Do we have one of our wispy boys with us?
You have 4 of your wispy boys with you.
Hey, wispy boys, can you take us to the first floor?
They shuffle around to the other side of you guys and start to kind of lead you across, and they kind of circle back, and they kind of give an affirmative bounce.
To where we are currently?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they call their towers floors. Like this is first floor and then that's second floor over there.
You're on like the ground floor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're on the first floor of the whole structure right now. If you go up any stairs, you'll be on the second floor. If you go down any stairs, you'll be in the basement.
Yeah, I understand how floors work. I'm not understanding the layout of this area.
Yeah, I got you. So we got a tower.
Tower. Okay. I got tower. There's a tower.
And then we got like a bigger tower.
Okay.
And then this is kind of like the entryway where like the bridge was.
Okay.
And then out here we got like the moat, and then the bridge goes over the moat, and this is where the cows were. Kind of looks like a sheep, I'm sorry.
And this is all on a floating object, correct?
Yeah. And then this
When
way
they
is
say first floor, they literally mean just like the courtyard.
I mean, where you were before, there was like this room. There are probably some doors off of there. There's also the Giant's Tower. There's also this one. You did see that there were stairs leading down in the tower that you were in.
Let's go down those stairs. Let's do it.
Lucy.
Is that getting off the first floor though? Elkis, what do you
Yeah,
think?
probably. I mean, have we explored anything in these little rooms that you were talking about?
You guys have kind of gone in I don't know if we want to call it a throne room shaped room that has been adorned with like the dining table. And you know there's a kitchen off of that.
So we know everything that's in this area.
You know that there's the dining area and then at least some kind of kitchen area. That's like all that you really saw, because you guys just went in there, ate, and then left, and then you went to the tower across the way.
Okay.
Let's go see if
You
they
get-
have other rooms in the hallway.
Yeah, let's check it out.
As long as we don't leave the first floor, because like my motto is, don't leave the first floor.
Is that your motto?
That's my motto. What's a motto with you?
Well, unless we're British, then that's the ground floor, and then so you could go one more up, and then it's the first floor.
Ooh. I did have a stint in London for a little bit.
Jesus Christ. Your mascot character for Toys R Us. So Vivo, as you kind of scour through these books for something familiar, you can kind of gather that they're just kind of truly haphazard. There's like a collection of like journals, some more encyclopedic-esque works, some nonfiction stuff, some compilations of like newspaper clippings. And eventually you are about to give up, but you find like a handwritten kind of translation tome that someone had made, kind of that helps transcribe giant into common, and you recognize that the symbols that you had rubbed are written in the giant language.
Rubbing some runes, I see.
Hold on.
Can I?
Hold on.
Is it easy to decipher between my scrawl and
No.
this one? Am I able to get anything out of it?
I would
Or
say
would
that
that take a while.
we can include it in the hour. I think you're pretty good at coding. So you obviously didn't get like a full rub of these.
Just a half. Just a
Yeah,
half.
just a half rub, a little chub rub. Oh, God, I hate this game so much. So, why don't we go ahead and give me a retroactive. What would a good skill be for rubbing things?
Maybe
Sleight of
survival.
hand.
I'm surprised you didn't ask if it was like medicine or animal handling.
Yeah, I mean you have to handle your pencil well. And wood.
Go ahead.
Wood was alive, so that's basically animal.
Let's do
Sleight of
a
hand.
history check, but instead of intelligence, let's add wisdom to it.
Okay.
Ooh.
So.
Because I think that's a skill that. Yeah, so just a d20 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Is because I just leveled up is 10. Oh, 10's 4. And then my int is a +1. And d20 +5. 10.
It'd be +8, Luke. Right?
Oh, really?
He said wisdom, not intelligence.
Oh, I thought you said intelligence.
No, wisdom instead of intelligence. Because history is usually an intelligence check.
Gotcha.
So 13.
Even better.
We're just gonna add 3 to your first roll.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. Okay. So you. Yes. Because since it was kind of giant, they were a little bit bigger than usual. So
Definitely got a half rub.
a half rub. And being not particularly familiar with the arcane arts, I will say you're able to kind of guess that the this is kind of like the well, you say that out loud, I guess, so you start chanting to yourself. The bit that you were able to rub kind of directly transcribes into these common characters.
Okay. I may have to ask May about this. I bet she speaks giant. I'm debating on just putting this translation. Is it very complicated? Does it look like it'll be missed if I just slip this into my bag?
Absolutely not.
Alright, I'm just gonna pocket it.
Okay. Yeah, so you can add a giant, we'll call it a crude translation guide.
Perfect. And then I'll walk out, kind of say thanks to whichever floating orbit was, and then ask it if it knows where my team is.
Yeah, so the Hoovy is with you, and he'll
Thank you, Hoovy.
you'll hear kind of an exasperated, gusty sigh as he turns and starts to guide you down the stairs. Wait, that's not where they went. He guides you up the stairs happily. And then we flash back to the other guys that you walk in and you can see kind of, or hear rather, a cacophony of slurping and sucking sounds coming from the top of the table, as you can only assume the other Hoovers are sucking off kind of the plates and the dishes as they kind of do their washing. And occasionally you'll see some of these cutlery and dishes float down, kind of float into the kitchen area.
You know, I really tried to clear my plate off, but I guess it wasn't good enough.
No, it's kind of like the difference between a cat licking a plate clean versus a vacuum like sucking the plate off. You know.
So how many doors are in this hallway?
Go and give me a perception check.
Sick. That's a 24.
One door to the kitchen.
Not including the one we just entered.
Yeah, so as you turn around, the door that you entered through has disappeared.
Oh shit. Yeah, don't
No.
worry. I see those Reese's, Patrick.
Yeah, so there's two doors. But your keen eye
Ooh, I am very keen.
allows you to see, as well as I feel like Gabby and Patrick might have been able to. Alicus definitely would have been able to kind of see it. Behind one of these large, kind of flowing, draping cloths that kind of gets caught by one of the Hoovers, you catch glimpse of not a door, but a threshold of sorts, kind of an opening in the wall, a large door-shaped gap,
Like an archway.
like an archway. Yeah.
Hey, do you guys see that?
I sure do.
Let's check it out.
Yeah. And as
We
you
wait
Everyone, you
approach,
didn't see anything.
Should we wait for our buddy Vivo? I'm sure he's got to be like on his way by now. No one can spend that much time looking at books. I sure can't.
as
And
you
I'll
work your
walk
way across,
in and be like,
the-
well, Ares, it would have went faster if I had some help.
Not with me. I can't read.
I found some. I managed to translate those runes into common at least, but we have to find someone that speaks giant.
Oh.
But what are
Did
y'all
you-
up to?
Did you
well-
translate the runes into giant or into common?
Into common, and then I'll show him a piece of paper with the with the text that's in the chat.
Could these?
Natain
'Cause
Kuri!
if it's in common and we still don't understand it, could it be chunks of larger words?
Oh.
Patrick, I was so worried you're going to be like, could it be coded?
I did try. I'm trying to unscramble it in my brain, but I doubt that's how giant work. I think I just wrote it out phonetically of what it would be in giant.
As Alicus says that it could be chunks of larger words, you're kind of like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
But it says outdoor pool.
Fountain purity.
I'll pat Eras on the head. Good one.
Thank you.
Eh,
I tried.
When I say it out loud, it just like is actually just the Avada Kedavra. Just
Avada Kedavra.
just
Kills all 6 of you.
Yeah, power word.
Vivo,
kill,
did you get to like inscribe all of the runes? Because it seems like there might be some missing at the beginning and the ends of this.
Well, I did my best, but we were in a hurry. Maybe if I take more time.
What about if you put a few letters at the beginning of it? It could be the word contain.
Yeah, it could be maintain, fountain.
Mountain.
Mountain.
Deity.
Second one could be purity.
Dale wants it to be tame.
I'm wondering if it was like maintain purity or something like that. Something creepy.
Ooh.
But we can ask May about it because I bet she speaks giant.
Is she the person we want to ask?
I mean,
Isn't this like what? I guess I don't know what runes you are talking about.
the ones that were from around the like summoning circle that Bale went through. None of us could. None of us could. No, none of us are proficient in arcane, so we couldn't understand them.
Could also be the word mountain.
Butane.
So it's so we're ruling out we're ruling out outdoor pool.
Hey, I'm not.
No,
ruling
that's still in the
anything out.
running.
Okay.
It's just pretty close to the bottom.
Oh. What just happened?
A bunch of books fell over.
Well, while you guys are trying to, read, boring. I'm gonna go walk through this archway.
I'm
La 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 la
right
la
behind you,
la
I
la.
guess. Take your word for it.
So as you walk through the archway, your voice call out.
Ooh.
As May kind of from the courtyard area, she says, "Revengers! We are to begin our descent to the Triboar outskirts." That's not how she sounds though, but Revengers!
Ah, shit.
Peek your head in.
I mean, I feel like I walked through it.
I feel like that's fair. So as you walk through, you die.
Well, shit. Peace out.
No, so as you walk through, your face is greeted by a warm orange glow of
Ooh.
torchlight.
Who is it? Pyre?
No, I'm pretty sure he's on V's belt still.
No, that isn't. Chester's still on my belt.
Yeah, he is.
Wonder how he's doing. I should check into him one of these days. Check in on him one of these days.
And It's kind of it connects back to on the opposite side of where you entered. There's kind of like a mirrored. I can't describe it. Like there's a second archway that loops back into the room that you were in previously, and kind of on the rear side of the wall that's dividing you from the dining room, you can see these kind of inscriptions, I guess, depictions of various structures of flying buildings, castles maybe, and they're kind of like 3D reliefs that have been carved, that kind of show the inner workings of the different designs. They're kind of like a Leonardo da Vinci style carvings, depicting how these castles are built. And you can see there's some with multiple smaller propellers, some with just one large one, kind of like the one that you're on. Some with towers, others that are domed in shape. There's a weird one that kind of looks like a ball. But all of them kind of have the similarity in that located in kind of the basement area is kind of this caged serpentine creature with wings. Kind of looks like a dragon. And you can see that kind of there's happy storm giants that are kind of carved around Egyptian figure style, kind of working in collaboration with these beasts.
But the beasts are caged, right?
They are.
But
Yeah.
the flying buildings are working in tandem with them.
That you can like kind of based on how the two species are presented in the artwork, you can kind of deduce that it's a friendly relationship.
Oh. Hey, is anyone else in this room with me?
Did anyone else go in?
I came in.
Followed, yeah.
I mean, I have to follow you around anyways.
That's
I'm
true.
still
just
looking.
in case I poop out an egg or something. Hey, do you think that these are the dragons that people found underneath these towns?
I mean,
the
that would
crash
make
site.
more sense than people digging up and putting a dragon underneath.
I thought so too, but you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Vivo, I know you did a rub of the other things. You want to make a rub of one or two of these?
Does it look like something I could do kind of quick, Carlo? Because I know they're waiting on us.
You could do a quick rub if you like, just like you did the runes.
Okay, I'll do
Good
it.
old quick
Good old
rub.
like, charcoal rubbing of it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check just to see how gentle you are, so you don't like blow a hole in the wall or something.
Oh shit, it's fragile.
15.
As you start to rub the charcoal on this paper, you push and you feel the stone kind of recess slightly. It kind of ruins the rubbing that you were making.
It
You kind of,
Okay.
kind of like readjust.
Hey,
push
Vivo,
harder.
it moved.
Wait, the wall moved, or it was just because it was so like recessed?
From like he started rubbing and then it kind of like pushed and then everything kind of shifted, and so your rubbing got ruined.
Ruined.
I push it harder.
Ruined.
Yeah, you push it harder and it continues to slide back.
Hey, Vivo, it's moving. It's doing something.
Yeah, like
And
push it hard.
you probably pushed it in about 2 inches so far.
That's all I got, guys. Help me out, Ares.
All right. Someone watch the door. I got this. and I'll roll up my fur.
So gross. So yeah, you push it another 6 inches before you're met with no more movement.
Does anything happen?
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it to another one of them. Was that just one of them?
Yeah.
I'll do it to another one.
Okay, so you push really hard and it doesn't move.
I got it, and I'll push up my fur again.
You push really hard and it doesn't move. Your feet kind of slide on the stone floor.
Because this one you can't move.
I'm gonna check all of them.
All of them. Okay. So it'll take some time, but you can kind of systematically, I mean, just give it a quick push to see if it moves or not. As we cut to the other side of the wall, Ferwin and Bale, you suddenly see one kind of portion of a brick pushed out about 2 inches. Kind of just about chest height, and then it suddenly starts to slide out more, kind of finally extending about 8 inches out.
I grab it.
You grab it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out.
Okay, as you kind of pull on it, it does catch and it stops. But as you kind of look in the top of it, there's a recess carved in the top of it, kind of like a series of cylinders that have been carved out. There's 12 of them, and there are currently 3 of them that are filled with a glass vial that is corked at the top.
Ooh.
I guess I take them out of the holes, and I would like to inspect them.
Okay, so 2 of these, kind of this purpley liquid that doesn't sparkle as they're disturbed, but you can see the occasional flash of kind of lightning course through it. And the third one is kind of a cloudy white liquid. It almost looks smoky.
I show them to the rest of the group.
Okay, only Ferwin is with you currently.
Oh, Ferwin, check these out. I don't know what these are.
Should we take them?
No, we should leave them here for somebody else to discover. Yeah, we're gonna take them.
Okay. I don't know where this attitude is coming
A tough dungeon.
just don't drink them yet, because we don't know what they do.
Yeah, he on something. He was reading those books.
Okay. Well, we should put the brick back though.
So you guys push on the brick, and on the other side of the wall, Eligus and Ares and V, you see this one brick that you guys have managed to move slides back into place, kind of just as you're pushing on like the head of one of the dragons.
That's what it did. Push that one again.
Which one?
The one that we just pushed to make that one come back in. See if it does
Okay.
again.
I'll push the head of the dragon.
Okay, it doesn't move. Nothing happens.
Damn. Hey, have you guys ever noticed that we all seem to like travel off together, and then Bale and Fur stick together? Like, do you think there's something going on with that? Do you think
I mean, maybe.
they always seem to like mysteriously fall behind, and they're always together.
You think they're
What do
banging?
you think, Vivo?
Carlo, could I do an insight check to see if there's some sort of love between Bale and Ferwin?
Yeah, go for it.
24.
Okay, what conclusion do you come to?
Uh,
You feel like you got a pretty clear read on the emotional situation.
yes. I don't know, Erez. I'm pretty sure that it's more like brother-sister type than anything.
Yeah, Bale seemed to. I would just imagine that he took a vow of some kind of,
Abstinence.
I don't know. Yeah, abstinence or like.
Yeah, Ferwin
You
really
get
I'm guessing.
Do you get the sense that he follows all of his vows that he took?
he does get wasted
I always
all
thought
the
he was
time.
kind of like off the cuff, just kind of like does whatever he wants type of dude, or whomever.
Yeah, Ferwin really likes that guy back in Neverwinter.
Oh yeah, that's right, nefarious.
We'll chalk it up to friends with benefits.
Okay, I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
My man.
Well, should we go find out where they ended up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've exhausted this.
Yeah, the dragon, touch of
Wow.
the dragon does not do anything.
It does something for me.
Fuck you.
All right, well, I'll walk out of the archway.
As you walk out, you see like Ferwin push Bale away from him, and they kind of like rearrange their clothes.
I give them a little. I give Elikis and Viva a little eyebrow raise. I mean, all I'm saying is I'm keeping my eyes out. I'm watching from now on.
I mean, I ship it.
And I'm watching you.
Still haven't pooped yet. Sorry, Elikis.
What'd you two find?
What have you guys been up to?
Rude.
What?
Maybe Bale would never.
You're getting a divorce.
He's really mean to me.
Wait, are you guys married?
Yeah. Well, what's the plan now?
Well, we just asked you what have you guys been doing? Anything interesting happen? We were
I found
playing with
things.
some rocks on a wall and pushed them in.
Oh, we pushed one in too. After it popped out at us.
Ah, so it wasn't the dragon.
Bale found some vials with some liquid in it.
Yeah. Anybody know what these do? And I present the vials.
So you two run off, and then you come back with a bottle full of cloudy white liquid.
Oh my god.
You'll never guess where I got it.
I'll take a look
From
at
the
it.
wall.
Does it look herbal, Carlo? Could I use my herbalism kit?
You can just determine what the effects of potions are by taking a sip of them.
Oh, okay. Bale, why don't you take a sip? Or Ferwin, unless you're not thirsty.
Okay,
Had your
which
fill.
one should I do first?
Whatever you want.
I say the smoky one.
Okay. I open it up and I take a sip.
Okay. It's salty on your lips. You feel feel especially dexterous as this white cloudy liquid slides down your throat.
I'm
And
feeling 13.
we can call it the essence of Cloud Giant. It it boosts your dexterity by 4 for 1 hour.
Oh goddamn! Who needs to be super dexterous all the time, other than me? Anybody else?
I'm already
mean-
pretty dexterous.
Me too.
I think I gain from being dexterous.
Does it?
I do
Does
as well.
Does a boost like that? Is that just on skill checks, or would that affect your damage too?
It changes your ability score for
Oh shit!
1 hour.
So that would make any of you guys that use bows or punching stronger, even not just
Yeah,
fast.
I think mine would just raise my AC very, very high.
Oh, because your AC is based off of your dex.
Yeah,
All of ours.
probably better for you guys.
You can keep it, Dale, unless you don't want it.
I mean, I was gonna say because Ares gets hit a lot. I mean, he does it defending us, but it happens a lot.
Is that a drag? Are you
That's not
reading
me.
him?
I don't know. Whatever. I'll keep it.
What's the other one do?
I don't know. Which one should I taste next, guys?
Oh, the other two are identical.
Oh, well then I will take a sip of one.
Okay.
The one on the
Uh,
left.
This one, as Bale kind of drinks it, you guys see his muscles pump up a little bit.
Oh.
As this one will grant +4 strength for 1 hour.
That might be Erez's thing.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling buff. Somebody take these away before I get to punching too much.
I mean, I'll happily take those off your hands.
Be my guest.
I'm up. Pull you up.
We can call this one the essence of a storm giant. Essence being defined as however you'd like to be it defined.
I think you know.
What was the other one? Essence of what?
Cloud giant.
Cloud
And I will say, Bale, as you kind of consume these bad boys and their effects kind of start to fade, you do feel tired, kind of physically drained, maybe slightly exhausted even.
Good to know. Good to know.
Alright, I could use a nap.
Well, we should probably. Our friend called to us like probably 15 minutes ago, maybe more. Let's go over there.
I think friend is being a little generous.
Acquaintance.
I'm just kidding. Oops, I made a weapon. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, as you guys walk out, you see May kind of sitting on the ground, cross-legged, across from Grover, who's kind of telling this extravagant story. And as he kind of, oh, hey guys, uh, May was kind of bored. It's been almost 45 minutes since she called for you.
Wow.
I know that you're usually busy. Did you kind of end up in a scuffle or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
We caught
Cool.
Furwin and Bale. It's a whole thing.
hot?
Could be.
Oh, I mean, I was always suspicious, but well, okay. Um, that's good. I hope they enjoyed it. Are you guys ready to go? We've been waiting. I was just telling you the story about how I was paid to kill you guys.
I love that one.
Yeah, that's a great story. Was she confused as to why you're traveling with us now?
No, she was just curious about my abilities, and so I was just kind of telling her. She offered that I could stay here, but I figure, it's not really appropriate for an ant to travel with a giant. So I'm going to stick around with my fellow ant-sized friends. Teammates, even.
Nah.
You did get added to the Revengers last time.
No, he didn't.
Has to be a unanimous vote.
Hey, May, before we disembark, would you take a look at this? And I'll show her the paper.
She looks at it and, great, you have nice handwriting.
Does that translate into common at all? I don't know if you speak giant. I just thought I'd ask in case you did. You're pretty big, so.
She giggles to herself. Yeah, I feel like you've done a pretty good job at transcribing the runes that you rubbed very quickly. I'm quite impressed with how fast you were able to rub that one out.
Known for its quick rubs.
I cannot.
But
I can't.
So fast.
I feel like maybe next time you should work on kind of getting a full word instead of just these fragments that you can see that there's this space here between the N and the P. Although it could be an intentional trick to throw off quick rubbers, um, I, I I would assume that it's just a space between words.
Well, guys, we might have to find more clues.
I'm
Or-
always looking for clues. May, would you
Yes.
say that says outdoor pool?
I can see she's like visibly shaking her head. I could see how you could reach that conclusion, but I would have to politely disagree with the arguably terrible guess.
Damn it.
Do you think it could say, like, maintain purity?
It could. I was thinking it might say like mountain purity. Arguably, that's not as strong of a guess. I'm not really great. I'm not much of an arcane person. I don't know what kind of runes would be carved onto a
Yeah,
gate.
me either.
But that might be a good category of words to. I don't. We could do like a nice little word association game.
Well, May, thank you for being such a gracious host.
Well, honestly, I don't know if I've done enough to thank you because you saved my life.
No,
Is
thanks
there any way that we
necessary,
can
ma'am.
contact you if we do end up needing help? Besides, like you said, shouting, but I feel like that was sarcastic.
Oh, do any of you have a way to communicate, with your mind?
We're pretty basic in that way.
I can send messages, but I have to have them prepared.
Well,
Get anything, May?
And you have to be close enough.
no, I didn't.
Ah, damn it. I thought I was onto something.
I
It
hear
worked when
there are these bags that you can whisper into.
That's preposterous.
Oh, okay.
Stupid, even. No one's gonna invent a
won't-
bag of whispers. That's ridiculous.
I won't bring it up again.
We should destroy all bags. Starting with that one, and he points to the bag of holding that you guys have.
What do you have against bags?
Nothing now. Oh, that reminds me. I was doing some late autumn cleaning, as one does, and I found this.
Ooh, that's right. We were supposed to discuss how we felt about changing to milestone leveling.
I'm not sure how that's particularly relevant right now.
Well, because you said I might give you guys stuff to make up for whatever.
Uh,
Completely relevant.
yeah. You had mentioned Orphelia or something. Catboy.
Oh, that's me.
You mentioned like Ophelia or something, or Scent. But it reminded me of a story that I heard about this another ant called Odysseus, and I have reclaimed through normal means this satchel, and I figure that as you love these whispering bags, you can just take this as you'd like. And she kind of lobs you like this rucksack that kind of crumples on the ground, but it is tied shut.
I'll pick it up.
What is it?
Can I untie it?
You can untie it. Can I have a dex save?
Absolutely.
No, you can't see it.
19.
Okay, so you kind of you lean out of the way as you feel kind of this wisp of gust burst out in front of you, and as you kind of strain to hold on to the bag, it kind of fills up as though it's like a gust of wind is going into it, but rather there's just like this kind of strong tropical breeze coming out of it, like blowing like all of the dust. It kind of catches up Hoovy and Alki as they're kind of pinned up against the wall, and the wind doesn't stop. It just keeps blowing as you kind of are struggling. You're even kind of starting to get pulled forward as though you're being pulled by like a large kite.
I'll try and tie it off if I
So as you-
can.
So you tie it back shut. The bag goes limp again, and May kind of like nods. Oh, I guess we know what it does now. I just assumed it was empty.
The hell was that?
So, do you know the story of Odysseus?
Oh, absolutely. But a lot of my friends don't, so you should probably tell us.
Oh, yeah. You can go ahead and explain, and I'll start to lower the anchor so you can get down. This is as close as to the city as I'll be able to bring you.
Okay. Well, feel free to interject, at any point if I'm wrong.
Of course.
So there's this guy named Kyle.
Would I maybe have heard of this story, Carlo?
It's
It's the Greek.
actually probably not. It's from Oriscus.
Is it really? Do I know this story? Does Ares know this story?
Aaron said that he knew the story.
Well, yeah.
He says a lot of things.
You say a lot of things.
It's a bag of winds.
Is it a bag of Hoovy and Alki?
So I guess
Okay. I'll admit I don't know this story. Do you want to take it away, May?
he's kind of like gone at this point. You see, she's walked out kind of across the drawbridge to start to lower the anchor again. But Vivo, you'd probably be able to recall the story.
Isn't it
Of Kai.
some sort of labor? He has to do a task, and he to prove his strength, and wrangles the wind and puts it in the bag.
Did you know this? Were you given this information?
I don't know. Seems right. Do I need a history check or something?
That sounds.
Wasn't
That
it
sounds.
his? Wasn't it Odysseus's way to get back home?
He sat
Was it
on it.
not?
Everyone around Ares is just like recalling facts about this myth that's from his world.
Can I do some check to see if Ares knows anything about this, being as it's from his world?
You might have heard the name.
I'm familiar with his work.
Does Bale or Furwin have anything to add on to what Elicus and V have established, or Vivo have established?
Didn't he the guy that, like, went to hell to save his girlfriend or whatever?
No, that's
You know,
it's
I feel like I remember it
That's
had
Aedes.
something to do with
Oh,
Yeah, that's what-
Aeolus. He gave Odysseus a favorable wind
Just
in a
Google it.
bag.
he just
Oh,
ripped
Ares,
the
you
ass of that
remember?
man. He's like,
Yeah,
yo,
you know, Odysseus's companions opened the bag. The winds escaped and drove them back to the island. He is a minor god, Aeolia. I put that sometimes on my burgers.
So I've added the bag of winds to your inventory, Jake. I think you opening it kind of revealed its effects to you.
The bag of winds. Oh yeah, during Odysseus's journey home, Aeolus, I don't know, gifted him a magical leather bag that contained the captured western wind. Using this bag, he was able to sail back to Ithaca at a steady pace. When the bag is opened, this is no longer part of the legend. I just know this now. The force of wind blows in a single direction. You can force us to push a ship with this. It will blow steadily for 12 hours before needing to recharge. You know, we could use this in tandem with the boat that we have yet to use that's still chilling in my pocket.
I thought I had it.
Nah, I think I stole it from you.
Man, oh no, I have it in my inventory still, but maybe I don't.
May kind of like gives you the wave.
Oh, we should probably go over there. Do you guys want to move faster?
I don't think we need to.
I'll put the bag away.
Guys, we're gonna get to Triboar, my hometown.
Yeah, I think. Wait, it was the letter before Ares. I think it was.
It was, yeah.
Then I have no stake in going to Triboar, other than this story right now. Yeah, let's go to Triboar. I hear it's beautiful this time of year in the autumn. I'll walk over to May.
Me too.
Aren't we leaving her?
I believe she
she-
lowered the anchor for us to get down.
Yeah, we gotta disembark and then walk a ways. Hey, May.
Oh, I have prepared the anchor for dropping
It's not gonna,
less harshly than previously done.
I was gonna say it's not gonna hurt us.
Yeah. I mean, everything is relative.
Well, if we need to be pushed back up, I got this bag of wind, so
Well, I don't think it works like that, but who knows?
Well, you missed my story about Odysseus, by the way.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, again, call if you need any help.
I'll just shout.
It should work.
All right.
Wait, hold on. As you start to step on the anchor, you asked if I had a way for you to reach me. Do you have a way for me to reach you? Is that why you ask? You just assume that everyone has this magical rock or something that like they allude to being able to use to contact you and then they just never do?
Just open.
Oh,
I didn't know. You seem like very powerful. Maybe you can shout from the skies, like, "Hey, Revengers!"
I mean, I probably could, but I'm not as powerful as you might think. The other giants are significantly stronger than I am.
Oh,
The ones
well.
we destroyed?
The what?
In that,
The ones we destroyed?
No, I would say those are kind of just the warming up crew.
Oh,
You know how weak boys are for a win.
I do.
I'll give a side eye at Bale. Well, in that case, and I'll step off the island, the floating.
Daenerys falls to
Whatever.
his death. Rage, Ares, rage!
I can't.
Yeah, you guys haven't had a chance to rest yet.
I jump onto the anchor.
You jump onto the anchor. As the last of you jump on, May gives a hearty wave. Maybe we'll meet again.
I'll just shout.
She just like pulls the lever and you guys go plummeting down. Tower of Terror style. And she like stops it. Just kidding. And as you finally leave from like the storm clouds, you can see a large, kind of expansive ruin
Ruhin.
of a formerly like large. How many times are we gonna say large? A formerly vast and impressive kind of metropolitan area, kind of a near perfect circular form of where the old city walls used to be. And Vivo, you would be able to tell that the size of the town has shrunk significantly since the last time you had seen it. Um, from once a bustling city to now more of a modest trading post. Not a trade; it's bigger than that. A modest village along kind of the intersection of three roads, really: the Long Road, the Triboar Trail, and the Evermore Way. So it being kind of a larger stop on the way north uh, and south, as well as kind of not so much. Oh, I need to recrop this map. Uh, kind of one of the paths from Waterdeep that travelers and merchants would take, kind of on this loop around like the Waterdeep, Neverwinter, Luskan, Mirabar circuit, as well as offering a nice little cut over to Phandalin for those that are interested in stopping in a small little paper town, which isn't on many maps. And as you peer into the distance, kind of following the long road into the center of town, kind of past the rolling pastures that have kind of have reclaimed some of the land that was previously inhabited by the folks of Triboar. I don't like this one. Oh, there it is. The sound of music and people celebrating kind of echoes out in the distance. And you can see that there's the town is kind of alight as the sun has begun to set with colorful torches, orange, blues, greens, as well as several food stalls are set up. It seems like there's small kind of carnival tents, as there's some sort of celebration occurring on this day. And as you are kind of lowered to the ground finally, and you step off, the anchor will raise up as the sound of music kind of cues you in as to which direction the town is in, south.
That
I'm in
sounds
for a
like
celebration.
lively time.
Let's go.
It's been a long time since I've seen Triboar, but it looked a lot tinier from the sky. What was it, Triboar we came to that was like being on fire, like really a long time ago we played?
That was Phandalin.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Phandalin and Neverwinter are the two places that have been lit. That you guys have seen at least.
I will say, I'm thinking back, and one of the paintings that we saw was about Triboar.
Oh,
And-
that's what I'm thinking of. And yeah, it was on fire.
Yeah, and it was loud and warm countryside of a town on fire. Massive footprints, townspeople fleeing from people dressed similarly in Triboar.
Are these people all dressed? Well, we haven't gone yet, have we? Can I binocular vision tell if they're all wearing the same clothes?
My eye of the evil.
I have the tiger.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Oh
wait, May! And I was screaming in the sky. Our horses!
Rosa.
They just fucking hit the ground.
They're let down on the gust. Hoovy and Alki can bring them down.
Sounds like we can just shout for Hoovy, Alki, do you want to travel with us? I'll take that as a yes. Let's go.
They swoosh back up into the sky.
Oh, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out that communication barrier we got. I
Dang, Grover.
totally misread that.
Dang, Grover, they were almost in charge of you.
In charge of me?
They would have been like captains. You're like almost a private. Like,
Yeah.
keep working and you'll get to
Nissa,
private first class in a few years.
Nissa, you've been too quiet. You want to talk a little bit?
She slaps you with an eel.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah, Nissa kind of ragdolls down and she kind of lands in Hoovy as like she's falling to kind of slow the fall, but she kind of catches all of the food waste that was previously
And the
kind of in
vomit.
him.
That's kind of
Perfect.
gross.
And the vomit.
Off to a celebration. Let's go.
Hee-haw!
Yeah.
Whoosh, whoosh.
How many horses do we have?
2, I'm pretty sure.
I think we have 2 in the cart.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow
Yeah, like
we
the
still
convertible
have it.
part. You guys haven't given me good enough reason to take it away from you yet.
You'll think of something.
I'll
guys
grab
want-
onto the training reins.
You guys want to name these horses? Have we done that?
Let's
Oh.
name them Hoovy and Alki.
In honor of...
No.
I like the name Stanley for a horse.
Warhorse. Warhorse.
Warhorse and Stanley.
I hate it. Okay.
Are we supposed to return these horses?
I'm pretty sure you guys just put a deposit down for them.
Yeah, I think it's too far gone. I think we got him in like Neverwinter.
You guys will just like return them, and he'll be shocked that an adventure party like brought back the horses. Then
Let's see.
Yeah, he already wrote it off.
claim the insurance.
All right, let's ride.
So as you ride past kind of this outer ring of the town, which Vivo, you might recall that back in the day, like before your time, there used to be a massive bubble that used to kind of cover the city. But on a fateful day, it had fallen, kind of breaking the protection that allowed the Triboar to thrive to its previous size. And obviously, in the time that you've been gone, it has dwindled significantly to a smaller place. A couple thousand people still. That's pretty big. A couple thousand people. And they're all out tonight as you're walking down, trotting down, riding down the Triboar Trail. Once you make it past this outer ring, the walkway, the road, is completely lined with colorful flags, kind of golds, blues, greens, yellows, pinks, purples, greens. And as you approach the town, more and more of these buildings have kind of been restored. People have kind of started living in them again, but they're all dark, as it seems like everyone is in the heart of town. And as you get within about like 300 feet of the town, there's kind of this makeshift flower arch that has been built. And there's a man kind of dressed in a kind of candy cane striped jester suit. He says, "Heidi ho, travelers! Welcome to the Triboar Festival.
Ooh, a festival?
What's the festival for?
We're celebrating Triboar."
That sounds fun.
Is that not why you came? He kind of drops his posture a little bit. Usually, oh, if you're just passing through, I can take you on a side route around town so you can avoid the festivities and the traffic associated with it.
No, we love festivities.
Okay, I will have to ask that you park your horse and your buggy off in the horse and buggy parking. I can validate your parking if you spend at least 200 gold at the festival.
Okay.
I'd like
Let's
a
just
lot.
pass the park.
Is that collectively 200 gold?
Yeah, per carriage.
How much is it to park the horse?
Extortion.
We can say. You kind of catch him like examining the group. We could say maybe 350 gold.
Oh, well.
I feel like is he trying to swindle us?
Go, yeah.
I say, are you trying to swindle us?
It's not really swindling. It's a scaling fee based on the assumed wealth of the party of merchants or travelers. It's only fair so everyone can enjoy the festival. It's an ancient system that what?
I feel like this is a stupid system.
Oh, well, if you think it's stupid, you'll have to take it up with Gildar, our accountant and master of gold.
Does he know Sildar?
Carlo's doing this to me right now, guys.
No, that would be ridiculous. Because he's dead, so...
Who's dead?
He's
Sildar?
dead?
Sildar!
Oh.
But
Luke's like panicking.
Yeah. It's one of my other characters.
If you'd like, I can take you to the library tomorrow after the festivities are over, and you can read the 3,000 handwritten instruction
No.
booklet on how... then it'll be 350 gold.
It's an old Triborian tactic, guys. You just gotta ignore them, keep going. We'll find a parking meter.
All right, let's go.
And it steps in front of you. No, you don't understand. This is where we have to. I'm not like he points to like the parking, and it's like official Triboar Festival parking. And like there's like a massive piles of hay for the horses, and there's like armed guards to make sure like no one steals any carts. And like this is like, if you're gonna take your cart, you're gonna have to take it around town. You can't go through. You know, we've had problems with people getting run down in the past.
Well, guys,
I'll give him
it's
the 350.
with the 6. You're just gonna pay it. Well, if we all spend 33 gold and some silver, we can get the reimbursement or the whatever it's called.
The discounted price.
Yeah, pointy-eared boy. I do appreciate the cosplay, by the way. The way validation works is that I give you this ticket, and then when you pick up your vehicle, that's when you pay. And then if you gather all of your receipts that are stamped with the individual stall's stamp, we have to do it. We had problems with people just writing like on the back of coupons that they find like free parking. But you see, so after you get the stamp on the receipt, kind of bubbles come out of his mouth. Then when you bring it back, we let you take your cart for free. If you don't spend more than 200 gold, then you have to pay the 350.
Okay, that seems fair.
Cool.
It is fair.
I guess we go park.
If you'd like, our valet can take it from you if you'd like.
No. Who's your valet? Where is he?
As you say that, kind of this, I don't know how to describe her, this very kind of elegantly dressed female woman, human, visibly human. She's got like kind of green eyes and blonde hair. She's dressed in kind of, you know, in the Olympics, what the horse riders wear, kind of the tight pants with like the high boots and like the helmet and stuff. She's just like that, and she's got a long horse girl ponytail. And she says, "He is right here." And she has a
like
name
this
badge that
girl.
says valet.
I guess we
My
have the
services are-
keys.
She catches them.
Oh shit,
I'll-
those are my
I'll
house
put-
keys. Sorry.
She tosses them back. I'll put them in stall 27A.
27A.
And I'll put them down for 450 gold.
No.
Jester, you missed the sleeping couple back in the back here. She's got quite an assortment of instruments on her, as well as a live living eel that's surviving out of water. So they've obviously got the money.
Hey, we agreed to
450.
we agreed to 350.
Great, 450 it is. She'll take Nissa away with her,
Good.
in the cart. Well, now that we've got that sorted out, here's your admission tickets. They are free.
Okay.
Oh, usually we get a more excited response than that. And as you can see, there are 8 stamp slots where it's kind of nice. The first 8 stamps that you get, you don't have to pay.
Wow.
And then after that is when you have to start paying. It's kind of a little tactic we use to delay the money that people spend. Because honestly, we make more on parking than we do. Usually people just, they carpool.
You don't say.
So what
And
if we
then
just
people-
skip the stamp part? The free ticket.
I guess that is also an option. I didn't think of that. Usually people are happy to get the free stuff. Okay. Well, anyways, welcome to the Triboar Festival. Festivities stop promptly at sunrise. with a nice little fireworks display.
At sunrise?
Yeah. Does that not
You-
make
Are you able to see the fireworks at sunrise? Isn't it kind of like bright out at that time?
you know? We've never really questioned it.
Oh,
It's just the way it's the way things always have been.
Are you okay if we are a part of the committee for next year's planning?
Me?
Because we probably would have some good input for next year.
Oh, well,
So-
Triboar residents are the only ones allowed on the committee, and they must be either royal or very wealthy.
Well, you obviously know like half of those things.
The resident is arguably a bigger part of the problem than it is. We don't want foreigners dictating how we run things here, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Oh. Welcome to the festival!
all right. And I'll just walk right by him.
Yeah, I gotta help the people behind you, so if you could just keep things moving along.
Maybe I could be on the board. I'm a local.
That's funny. Ha 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 ha.
I throw my cloak of fashion in his face as I walk by, and I turn it as I do it. I turn it into the colors of the festival.
Oh my god, maybe he is a local. He has the cloak that everyone has here. Oh, enjoy the festival!
All right, bye.
Goodbye! I'll see you at sunrise!
Well, guys, we gotta spend 200 gold worth of beer in one night. So let's get to drinking.
Maybe they got some nice treats to eat too.
Maybe there's some party games.
Some games, baby.
Let's go check this shit out.
Okay. So. As you guys enter the festival proper, you kind of jostle against a bunch of other people. Ferwin and Bale and Elikis. You guys are getting kind of a lot of compliments on your ears about like, wow, they look so real. How much did those cost? That's so cool. Amazing.
I'll give them
And-
to you for 450 gold.
I don't think any of us have that much money. And they kind of, we'll start to pick some pockets, and they kind of scatter.
You have to pick a pocket or two.
And as you guys kind of investigate, what are we kind of looking for here? Is you see kind of warm lanterns and open flames illuminating the very packed town square. Food stalls, game stalls. There's even some rides.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm first looking to see if everyone's dressed the same.
Yeah, you can see there is kind of a wide array of dress, although there are kind of like this kind of recurring theme. You see some people are wearing kind of like Mickey Mouse ears, but they're kind of like gold dragon horns.
I'm finding some of those.
And then a couple of other people kind of have these like either fiery wings or kind of like a fiery halo. And then a lot of people also just have these kind of sad looking kind of prosthetic elf ears on.
All right. I am looking for a kiosk with the dragon horns and the wings.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of look around and you eventually do see that there are kind of several carts that are being kind of shoved through the crowds. Oh, God, watch where you're going. And you hear someone calling out, "Get your stuff here. I've got the stuff that you want to buy." And you can see his cart is just filled with like the kind of prop items that the other people have around. He's got plastic looking swords that kind of light up with various colors of lights, as well as things that spin and kind of make various color images.
I'm definitely looking for the D&D version of those Disney World things where they like spin around and make lights. So I think that's I think I'm buying what you just said.
Yeah, so it's like the ones that have like the tendrils that spin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've got one that has kind of it's gold, green, kind of this copper color, and then this flamey red, kind of all surrounding the head of a green dragon that's kind of looking vicious with light up red eyes. That kind of spins around, and you can see a lot of kids have it, and they're like,
I pick that up.
okay, oh, you've got a good eye, sir, for the stuff that you'd like.
Yes.
That will
So-
cost you 4 copper.
Well, is this all one stamp or 3 stamps?
Oh, the stamps are for the attractions, not for the goods. You also can't use them on food either.
How
We've
much?
got quite the system here.
Yeah, jeez. Hey, real talk. Is it like tough to spend money here?
Not if you know how to spend it well.
I guess that's fair. Hit me up with those items, the stuff.
Well,
Give me
what's
the
what's the
stuff?
You seem like someone that would fit in with some nice golden fang attire.
Oh, hell yes. Give me some golden fang attire.
He kind of adorns you with the horns that you've seen a bunch of kids wearing, and as like you feel them around your head, but everyone else you kind of just see them disappear into his mane. We also have this nice little shield pin that's been styled after Gildar's famous golden shield.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, I thought it was stuff that you wanted. You do want to spend 200 gold, don't you?
Collectively, yes.
I will say that purchases made at this cart don't count towards parking validation.
Good to know. Good to know.
So the pin will be an additional 5 gold. We also have these mini pencils that are shaped after the weapons of the heroes of Triboar.
I flip him 4 copper and I walk away.
Okay, we also have the
I'll like
I don't need
sneakily go like act like I'm walking away too, and then I give him 5 gold and take one of the pins.
Oh, here you are, sir. If you'd like, you can also have
then I walk
a
away.
matching. Right. Well, this he kind of hustles after you. He's, watch the cart! Don't let anyone take anything! And he says, sir, since you've purchased a pin, I would like to give you a free mask.
What's it a mask of?
So you have a choice of 5 things.
What are they?
You've got this one, or this one, this one, and also this one is an option too.
That's only 4.
I take the
Oh,
one that.
and we're all out of these ones, so I'm trying to find it in my notes. Yeah. So we got a pig mask. We've got
Ooh,
uh,
saw.
saw. Your pig mask. We got those 5 animals from the one shot.
The 5 animals from the one shot?
Yeah. Pig mask looks like a good match for you, sir. Goodbye.
Okay, I'll take it and I'll wear it like anime style, like half on my head.
Wait.
I'll
I
put
want a
the pin
mask.
on.
Oh, you must buy a pin.
I'll buy a pin. Give me a pin.
I've recently just sold out of all pins.
I hate you so much. I'm gonna go find somebody else who's nicer.
Right. Okay.
Would you like my mask, Eris?
I love. Well, you got which one?
The pig mask.
The boar. He got the
boar.
boar.
No. I'll find somebody else with a mask. I can also find someone who actually accepts the gold as towards the validation. That guy was kind of. Do you think he kind of resembled that jester? I feel like they might have been brothers.
Nearly identical. The only difference would be like the green stripes instead of the red. And so as you say you're gonna look for someone else, a hunched over cloaked figure comes up to you. The cloak kind of completely obscuring their face. I hear you're asking for a mask, little one.
I feel like I'm probably taller than this cloaked figure.
You are, but I am much older than you, uncloaked figure.
Oh, this figure, this lion figure, would like a mask from the cloaked figure.
And well, please look at my wares that I have. And you can see inside she has 5 masks that are different than Vivo's mask. These seem to be kind of higher quality, kind of carved out of wood and painted in a nice lustrous gold.
Oh,
We have the boar, the wolf, the frog, the spider, and the hawk, each representing different values of the ancient council of masters that once ruled the town of Triboar.
I want the wolf one.
A wise teacher indeed. That will cost you 10 gold, please.
Hey, cloaked figure, does this count towards validation?
Oh, you will be validated in your purchase.
Okay.
Maybe not in the sense that you are assuming.
I think Eris is like, I heard validation, I'm in.
Here you are, Wolfman.
Ooh. Carlo, did
Yeah.
we know that Triboar was the place that we were in that one shot?
I think you guys deducted that you were because of some bad slips from me.
Ah. All right, how cool is this mask I got?
It's
It doesn't
very
break
cool.
apart
It-
immediately.
It feels heavy. There's no band or anything to attach it to your head. Like there's no elastic. And you can see that it's been painted all around, and you have to look very closely to kind of have it reveal its wooden texture. It looks kind of metallic and almost bronze, well, gold, I guess, without close inspection.
I'll just like put it up towards my face.
You kind of feel it latch on.
Cool.
Looking good, buddy.
Thanks, man. Yours is pretty cool too.
Yeah. Now I want that one though.
Oh, would you like a mask too, little one?
I already got a mask. I'll trade you.
How about a tray? Oh, as you already bear the mask of the boar, I offer you the boar.
A deal, and I'll swap it and I'll put on a pig face. I'll ask for a receipt.
Oh, I
yeah.
don't do that here. And she disappears into the crowd.
Damn it, these people without their receipts. I forgot about that.
If
Can
you would
I,
like a receipt, I have one that I can grant you. There's kind of this man that has a knit ski mask on.
Oh God.
But of course, you'll have to buy something from me.
What do you got?
do you have one of those stamps that I heard about?
No, only the stall merchants carry those. I'm more of a black market dealer. Don't say that too loud.
Listen, I'll be straight up with you. Write a receipt for 200 gold and stamp it, and you don't gotta give a shit.
Unfortunately, I can't do that. And someone walks in front of him, and as they clear your vision, he disappears.
These
God
people
damn.
are crazy.
I'm literally trying to
I
give
love
him
it.
money and he won't take it. Let's get some drinks or something, guys.
Yeah.
So we'll head to whatever the.
I want to go
Whatever-
to the games.
To the
I
where?
said that like 5 times. The games. I
Oh,
said
the
it like
game?
5 times now.
Sorry. Yeah, your mic
Well-
is like it like picks up slow for whatever reason.
Yeah, we didn't hear you say that at all.
You're like really quiet for like the first 2 seconds and then it comes in. To the game.
So as you grab some ale for two copper each as you make your way over to the games. There's another gesture kind of painted in kind of gold stripes this time. Come on, come all, try your skills and throw some balls.
I would like to.
We have 6 games that you can try. 1 stamp each for 1 try. That one wasn't as good.
I would try one of your games.
Welcome. What game would you like to try, sir? I don't run them. I simply just guide you to where they are. Or you can just walk around freely and stumble across one if you'd like.
I'll try this one.
This one?
Yes, this one.
These
Okay. Well, as you see here, this Almirage is no mirage adorn its horn with 2 or 3 wings to win a prize. And you can see there's this wooden rabbit with a golden horn kind of sticking out of it. It kind of looks like a unicorn, but a bunny. And I can take your stamp card, or if you've already used it all, once I can verify that. I'm just kidding. I won't check. Otherwise, it will cost 1 gold per try. Boar.
Well, here's my card.
And he'll stamp it once. Here you are. And he'll give you 3 rings. And as he hands these kind of golden rings into your hand, the bunny starts to teleport around like the bottle toss area.
So,
Go ahead and try your best. Miss and you die, Boar.
oh,
That's just a joke, sir. Go ahead.
I'll try
So,
one.
so it'll be a dexterity check.
Elicus, do you even know what you're playing for?
Doesn't matter.
All that matters is winning, baby.
So you can.
And so as you toss a ring, a kind of slow motion, just as it teleports, the ring lands right around the little bunny's neck, and it kind of like cinches up, kind of like a little collar. Ding, ding, ding! 1 ring on the thing. So go ahead and do another dexterity check for your second ring. Okay, maybe this is too easy. If you get to 3rd, I can give you a 2nd prize.
Alright. Third one.
Okay, dex check.
So it's coming.
You can see he kind of frowns. Well, Go ahead and reach into this bag of nut holding and pull out 2 things that you'd like.
Alright,
So can I have 2 D100s?
what's that? 71
Yeah.
and 89.
So the first thing that you pull out is a wooden apple that's painted blue. And
Thank you.
the second thing that you pull out is a vial, once again a viscous liquid, that's labeled Fomorian spit. Do not drink.
You want me to put it in my...
Yeah,
So it's apple painted
Blue.
yeah. And then a bottle of spit.
blue. Got it.
Would any of your friends like to try any of the variety of games that we have around here?
I'll go over to the one
Okay.
next to it.
Okay. You look like a very wise fellow, so why don't we give you a trial of strength?
Okay.
It only seems fair, as your friend was obviously the dexterous one, and I don't want to accuse anyone of cheating, but of course.
What you got in mind?
This little guy waddles up in kind of a sumo wrestling ring where there's this goblin who's been kind of oiled up very, very well. Strong folks, test your mettle in a goblin wrestle. You there, the one that just had his card stamped, or if you paid the fee. Come on into the ring and see if you can hold your fist against me, but not in like a punching kind of way, or more like Greco-style Roman wrestling.
Okay. I'll doff my clothes so I don't get all oily. Because I'm sure they haven't been gross before, and I clean them regularly.
Since you're so big, there'll be 2 of me.
Oh God.
He said, George, come on, get out here. And kind of a slightly smaller goblin comes out. Let's do this.
What are the rules? Like, get you out of the ring or something?
Now you just gotta pin me down to the ground and hold your fist in my face for the count of 3.
Just fist fighting?
No punching, just holding it in my face like you're gonna punch me, but then you won't.
How how much and what's the prize?
A 1 stamp or 1 gold. It's really 2 gold since there's 2 goblins, but it's really just 2 of me. And the prize, you can reach into our bag of not holding and remove a goodie.
All right, I'll turn to the group and be like, guys, I don't think we're gonna get the reimbursement, but I'll hand them the stamp card that we have.
They stamp it, and they stamp it twice.
What the heck?
Because there's 2 of us, Come on in and give me a fist to the face gently. Don't swing, please.
Hiya! Strength?
Okay, so go ahead and give me an athletics check against theirs.
Oh, okay. I'm not very good at this, guys. A 10.
So you kind of go in, and one of them just runs behind you, crouches down, and then the other one kind of tackles you in the chest, pinning you down. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, damn it.
Ding dong. If you'd like to try again for a mere 4 stamps, we could
Hey,
double
double
or
down.
nothing.
Erez, get in here.
If I can, I actually disappeared into the crowd.
Oh.
Okay, of course. So, Vivo, you call for Ares to get in here as these goblins stand up and they go in for a second time. Go ahead and make another athletics check.
Oh shit.
You might actually beat them this time.
17. Or.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
So, go ahead and describe how you just totally pin down these two goblins that leap at you.
So they go in, like I'm sprinting at them, they're running at me, and they go for like the clothesline, and I sweep under it, do a big old bounce off of like the ropes, and then as their arms are still out, I grab them, and then I do like a double Irish whip as I one in each arm, throw them out, they bounce back, and then I double clothesline one each, and then I just put my my fists in each of their faces, and just like
One,
and then I hold them down or something with my knees or something.
two, as they're trying to 2.5.
And then I say 3.
You win this time. Although they kind of snap their noses back into place. We're just gonna tap out. We've got some other goblins on deck that are ready to go.
Good fight, boys.
And you can go ahead
and I help them up.
Thank you, and they shake your hand. You can go ahead and reach into the jester's bag of not holding.
I reach into the bag.
Okay, D100.
41.
Okay, you get a potted daffodil that sways when near a source of music.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's fun.
Ooh, indeed. Okay, so
A potted daffodil. I don't think I ever thought of typing that into D&D.
so let's we've got the four of you guys. Are you gonna head to another game? There's still a wide variety of activities to partake in. You can see there's someone kind of blindfolded in a cage that is trying to catch what appears to be a fairy dragon. There's also some people frantically writing what appears to be poems. You can hear them kind of mumbling rhyming lines to themselves as a gnome is like, "Come write a gnome poem and try to win the gnome poem contest. Winner gets a thing." And then there's also this Cyclops that's doing staring contests, as well as a cockatrice that someone is kind of touting out. Birds of a feather, guess how about feather birds? Step up and guess how many bird feathers are in the cage. This fiendish fowl wants you to count its birdie feathers. Do any of those catch your eye?
I'm a big fan of this.
What was that, Patrick?
I said I'm a big fan of
This place.
You're at this place. They're selling. Hello, sir. I've heard that you're a big fan of this place. As kind of this cloaked figure approaches you. Can I
Yeah.
interest you in a big fan shirt or maybe a mask of some sort? It seems that your associates are already donning the mask of the boar and the mask of the wolf. Why not claim one for yourself?
what else do you have.
Surely nothing bad can happen from wearing this.
Nope, he's gone.
Oh. Well, let's go check in with Ares.
Okay. I want to see if I can sneak my way into the stalls because they said something about the stamps being there.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, as you sneak your way into the stalls, what's the target? Food stall, selling stall, toy, game stall?
Um, are those the stalls that he was talking about when he said that they stamped receipts?
Yeah, so you can probably probably look around and you could see where people are getting their stamps from like official stall merchants.
Are there stalls that look busier than others?
Yeah, there are. So go ahead and give me a perception check.
17.
Okay, so you see that the most popular stalls today are this one that's selling candy cotton poppin' and bananas dipped in chocolate.
Vic, I want the candy poppin' lock and drop it. Whatever you said.
Oh, Mom, I'm so excited to have this cotton candy. You always get mad at me when I eat the cotton from the sheep, so this is kind of like the one time a year that I really get to enjoy it, you know? And you see kind of these like adolescent teenagers are running the stall like very unhappily. And as you kind of walk in, how do you approach this stall?
Uh, well, I'm trying to stay inconspicuous.
Go and give me a performance check then.
A performance check. Ah, that's a flat roll. That's a one.
You kind of
can't tell that I'm here.
you like walk around and the two boys that are kind of working the candy spinning, like very less charismatic than the one that's like in charge of taking the money, just say, I don't think you're supposed to be back here. And then they go back to just spinning the cotton candy.
You are a massive lion wearing a wolf mask and pointy devil ears or dragon ears.
I'm very inconspicuous. Do I see one of these stamps that they're using to stamp the receipts?
Yeah, you can see the charismatic woman behind the counter, kind of wearing a boar's mask, kind of anime style. Get your poppin' candy, lock and cotton poppin' candy here. Get your poppin' candy, lock and cotton poppin' candy here.
So I'll go up to her.
Okay.
Yeah, hey. I would like to pop, lock, and drop it and get some candy.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. Back here is just only for employees. I'm gonna have to ask you to go to the end of the line. We have a big sign back there that says "End of the Pop and Lock and Candy Line."
Oh, I didn't realize that I was somewhere where I wasn't supposed to be.
No, yeah, that's no problem. It should only take. I think we're at a 2.5 hour wait right now, so no problem. If you just go ahead and lay back there, we can get you some pop and lock and candy, pop and drop and candy here.
All right, sounds good. I'll start heading back. I guess I misunderstood what was happening. Shoot, I fucked that up. Can I like circle around and see if I can get back there without anyone noticing again?
You go ahead and make another performance check.
Can I do like stealth instead of performance?
If you're trying, well, there's not really anywhere to like hide with your back behind the counter.
All right, I'll act like a. Oh, that's better. A 14. I can act like a kiosk person.
Yeah, just be like, I'm here for my shift.
Hey, is this where you start working the pop and lock and candy machine?
Actually, I
Yeah,
was just about to go on
my-
break if you wanted to take over for me.
Yeah, that would be great.
Fucking
Thanks.
sucks, dude.
Hey, do you have one of those stamps that I'm supposed to stamp the receipts with, or?
Yeah, but we don't use them. It's mostly her job.
No, it's the charismatic one over here.
Yeah, we call her Kara.
Does she ever get
Her
like?
last name is Matic.
Oh, yeah. I know Kara. Her and I go back.
Kind of a slut, right?
I wasn't gonna say anything, but you said it first, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
All right. Well, if you want to go on break, I'll take over.
Okay, here's my stamp and stuff.
Oh,
Good luck.
thanks.
Just hands you like a key ring with like this stamp of kind of like it's cotton candy in front of like a bomb. And yeah.
So I'll turn to Kara and I'll be like, yeah. So like, I'm a little new here. These are the stamps that I'm supposed to use if they need their parking to be validated.
Oh, you were working here. I thought you were just a customer. Why didn't you phrase it better?
Well, I got a little. I'm nervous. Okay, it's my first day. Like I don't know all the inner workings of this festival.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Go ahead and just your shift is gonna be 5 hours.
Okay.
You're free at midnight. And how about you just do it?
All right, cool. And how do I stamp? Like I just want to make sure I'm doing it correctly. Like I said, it's
You
my
don't-
first day.
You don't stamp, okay? Leave the stamping to me, Kara Smatic, and you just go ahead and spin the cotton candy to your heart's desire, kiddo.
Okay, but like, what if a
And
freak accident
maybe
happens and you like fall and I have to take over? I mean, the customers come first, Kara.
well, usually I do. Big boy. Yeah. So go ahead and just spin cotton candy around those tiny sticks that we have, and don't go sneaking away because I might get distracted by this long line of excited people to eat your sweet cotton candy popping, lock, and dropping.
Is this you being a slut, Carlo?
No, this is charismatic.
Oh.
Oh, she's charismatic only in name.
Okay, I'll start spinning. I'm just making cotton candy, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so I want to like start juggling it. I'm gonna first pocket the uh, stamp, and then I'll start juggling, making a whole show of this cotton candy stuff.
You feel like a dull pain on like your arm. You said, "Hey, dude, we don't do that. We
Oh,
leave all that stuff to her."
I'm just trying to liven it up. Give a show for
Nope.
Kara.
Nope.
Kara,
You
I
don't.
think she was a fan of it.
She'll do anything that has a heartbeat.
I'll
Why
start
she won't do
throwing
me.
them into the crowd.
And just, Mom, we're getting free poppin' lock and candy popping. Honey, don't take it. We're never gonna reach the 200 gold we need for validation.
Swirl, swirl, throwing it.
Kara
And in
turns
the-
around. Hey, Catboy. She kind of reaches and she turns off your machine.
Oh,
You're done.
oh, damn it.
It's not working out.
All right,
This might be some undercover bots kind of bullshit, but I'm done with it. Okay. Get out.
Okay, I'll hang my head and I'll put the sticks down. Are there any receipts on the table?
There, yeah, because no one that didn't drive here doesn't need the receipt. So there's kind of this big jar of receipts.
Can I see if I can just like pocket some as I walk away stealthily?
I'll get the whole jar probably.
Sweet, I'll do that.
Okay. Okay, folks. The line is effectively doubled now because we've had an intruder that cannot do his job properly. So,
All right, I'll go join the group.
and as you go back to the group, you can see Elikis is interested in buying a mask from this old man. He says, or this old lady. You don't know what I am, do you? What kind of mask would you like, dear child? Oh, well, as you can see, my stock is directly connected to my unrelated associate that is dressed identically as me. So unfortunately, we only have the frog, the spider, and the hawk left. You don't have what? Your shoes? Oh, your spider slippers? Oh, okay, I see the theme that we're going for. That will be 5 gold.
What is on?
I'm so
And
confused.
she hands you the mask of the frog.
Is he here?
No, I just
Just
love the
assumed the
bit.
slippers would be. Oh, you want the spider mask? Here you are, child. And she disappears in the crowd. Sorry, Patrick's on my phone.
Oh.
Discord's not working for him.
I'm gonna
I
walk.
guess we could just switch to Facebook chat.
I mean, we
Oh,
also have
okay. I love you.
15 minutes.
Yeah, 16.
I'm gonna walk up,
Okay.
drying off with a towel. Damn, those goblins were oily. What's going on, guys?
Hey, guys, I don't know if this is helpful, but I got a jar full of receipts and one of those stamps to validate parking.
Ooh, where'd you find that?
I had a stint with I had a job for there for a little bit. They didn't like me though.
How'd you get paid well?
Can you hear them,
I
Patrick?
did not get paid. Also, did not last very long.
Any benefits or 401k?
These are the benefits.
Well, I guess get to stamping. Do you play any games for a win, Vale?
No, I'm just taking in the sights.
Yeah, watching is more fun than participating at this point.
So as you guys say that, Ferwin and Bale, you catch the eyes of these twin women children, girls. These twin human girls. They're holding hands, and
The twin Woodman children.
they're holding hands, adorned in kind of this green, kind of scaly like vinyl texture dresses, like a vinyl sundress, and hanging limply in their hands. One is holding a kind of a limp dragon doll, and the other one is holding another limp dragon doll, kind of plush. And they're unmoving in the crowd, just they're kind of like the shining staring at you.
I give him a wave and a smile.
And as like a figure kind of crosses in front of them, they disappear.
Ooh, spooky.
And then from behind you feel and hear kind of a "You smell like her."
I turn around.
Yeah, and you see the two children kind of standing at your feet.
Just like The
I-
Shining.
I kneel down and I say, what did you say?
Lean in, and again they kind of, one sniffs you, the other one sniffs Bale, and they look at each other. They smell like her.
Like who?
And they kind of look back. Leave your friends and come with us.
Phil?
Yeah, I'm game.
Yeah. Why can't our friends come with?
Kind of, they lean into like each of them and they go, "They don't smell nice.
They smell like shit.
They smell like dead people."
Okay, guys, we're gonna take a little detour with these creepy little girls.
We're not creepy,
We're not creepy.
and we're not
Um,
little.
Think
Yeah,
that's
Bill,
a
we
good
should be fine.
idea?
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? They're kids.
Just I'm gonna follow, but I'm going to like use. Can I? What are? Is there loose earth? Can I use mold earth to like leave a trail?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Cool.
That's chill.
I look at Vivo and I say, I'm gonna leave some marks in the dirt if you need to find us.
Okay. Make sure they're distinct enough from everybody else's tracks.
Yeah, I'll leave like arrows.
Oh, because you use arrows. And then I'll lean over to Erez and be like, they're running off together again.
If we're not back by, like, I don't know, midnight, I would say come check on us.
Okay. Be safe. Do you need anything?
Just your thoughts and prayers.
I pray to Hades and wish them the best.
The two twins kind of look at you, Vivo, and say, "There's no need for that. We'll take good care of Mother."
Oh God,
Mother?
I'm not ready to be a mom.
Get ready.
I guess I'll kind of shrug and say, all right. Get her back safe, I guess.
Okay, as Furwood and Bale disappear into the crowd with these two girls, you kind of feel an affirmative, warm arm kind of wrap around your shoulders. Well, hey guys, that was kind of weird. Are you up for another game?
I'll do a game.
Wonderful. You look like a strong man. How about a test of intelligence?
I'm actually really weak.
Great. Intelligence will be perfect for you then.
Yes, I am. They call me the smartest one in the group.
Wonderful. Well, why don't we take you to the counting game as you kind of once again hear birds of a feather about feather of a birds. Count the birds in the word bird cage birds sing. Win a prize, catch the coins. I don't actually sound like this. It's just that it's more attractive for people. If I went birds of a feather, feather of a, yeah, that doesn't carry as well.
I gotta agree with you. Yeah, it definitely doesn't go over very well.
Yeah, just how many feathers are on there?
On the bird.
Yeah, in the cage. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Get ready, guys. It almost was a 0. Wow.
Go ahead. What number would you like to guess?
I'm gonna guess 64.
No, it's more. Guess again. You get 2 more chances. Otherwise, I have to stamp your card again. 2 stamps though for the second time around.
Okay, I got 0 stamps now, so stamp away. Gotta make another roll.
Yeah.
That's a 19. Let's go.
How many feathers?
There are 47.
Ding dong, we've got another winner. Go ahead and reach into the jester's bag of not holding, and you can get a prize.
Wait, hold on.
The jester. Oh, Heidi ho there. Come on, reach into my satchel, kiddo.
Oh, do I roll a D100?
Please.
That's a 15.
Okay, you got a wooden jigsaw puzzle piece.
Ooh.
That's as big as a saucer.
Jeez.
It's painted with the image of a jug on it.
Ooh.
Chick's dying right now. He's like literally being murdered. And so, as Erez successfully guesses the number of feathers on this cockatrice.
I would like to play. I would like to say 47, please.
The joke's on you, kiddo. We use a different bird every time.
God damn it.
We've run into scammers like you before. Go.
Say.
Just kidding. Duh. So, if you'd like to try, you can go ahead and step right up.
No, don't worry about it. I'm just yanking your doink.
Gross. So that takes us to a large crowd that is kind of assembled around a small platform. People are kind of murmuring and lining up as this kind of elegantly dressed young dapper fellow with an empty scabbard and kind of almost like a tight kind of fencing-esque outfit, kind of well fitted, and he looks great. Is kind of touting all about, come and try to pull the sword from the stone.
Oh, bet. I roll up my fur.
Oh, this is, you're not over here.
Oh, this is in a different place. Never mind.
Vale. Yeah, Vale and Furwin. Only those that have been touched by fate can claim the blade of Aldrin the Great.
Ooh.
Yes, 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 go on. It's only 15 gold per attempt.
I look at Bale and I say, I'll try.
No. The two girls pipe up. No, this isn't for you.
Then why are we here?
We're walking past.
Can I still try?
No, we don't have time. Mother's waiting.
Listen. I don't know what's going on, but I would like a little bit of an explanation.
What thinks that you deserve that? What makes you think you deserve that?
Because
What
I
makes
smell like
you
her.
You do. It's great. It's comforting.
Whose
It's
mother?
Miss, you said you'd wish to like to try to pull the sword of the blade from the sword blade stone.
Yeah.
For a
I
mere
walk up-
15 gold. Oh, okay. Well, welcome.
I give 15 gold.
Would you like a validation stamp for parking validation?
Yes.
Okay. He kind of stamps a receipt and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Well, what's your name?
Furwin.
Okay, Furwin, everyone! Everyone give Furwin a big round of applause! And you just hear kind of the crowd erupt, and you guys would hear, Furwin! Kind of from the game stall area. And Furwin, what brings you here on this regular day to our humble town of Triboar? It's not actually a regular day.
Festival.
Oh, wonderful! She's here for the festival. And where are you from, Furwin?
Just around.
Wonderful. We love an enigma here. This town is full of enigmas, and yeah, I'm an enigma too. Furwin, you're so relatable. Oh, go ahead, Furwin, and try and yank on this blade, if you know what I mean. The sword and the stone sword.
I'll yank the blade.
Okay. So as you grip your hands around the pommel of this sword, and you kind of pull gently, it doesn't move. And you hear, ah, boo, Furwin! You're just normal like us. Boo! That's okay, though. We still like you, Furwin. And the man at the side, well, that's your 15 gold worth. Unfortunately, Furwin is not the... And as he says that, you kind of give a gentle tug as the blade moves out of the stone about halfway, and there's a loud gasp amongst the audience. And then it catches again before it's fully removed. And, oh, we thought you were the one, Furwin. but oh well. Let the next person try. And kind of okay, Ferwin, that's all the time that you get. I'm sorry. Go back to your kids or whatever. They're kind of weird, aren't they?
I shrug and go back to the creepy children.
We told you it would be a waste of time.
Come on.
You know what? I
You
had
were better than that.
fun. That's not a
Well,
waste of time.
we're not here for fun.
Okay. Yeah.
We're
Maybe
here for
you're not fun.
we're here for business.
The
And
business children.
kind of they guide you out of why is it on me? Why is it on me? They guide you kind of out away from the town to a bit of a statue where some people are kind of posing and eating, drinking, where you can see there's a large bronze statue depicting 5 figures. There's kind of notably these 2 half elves that are kind of adorned with nice armor, shields, and big old kind of fast moving blades, like a rapier that looks kind of identical to the one that you attempt to pull out of the stone sword. The other one kind of is reminiscent of our old friend Adavin, kind of paladin in stature and kind of wearing this heavy chain armor with some breastplate mail. Um, and there's also kind of this more insidious kind of looking bloke um, that doesn't carry any or doesn't use any visible weapons, but kind of has these blasting effects kind of coming out of his hands. And then there's kind of this dragon shaped figure who's not kind of present in the main fighting. He's kind of off to the side, not with the main 3. And uh, in the center of the 3, they're kind of forming a triangle surrounding a large dragon that is green in figure. And the 2 little girls, green in figure, like green in form. It's not actually colored green, it's still bronze. And you can see that this dragon has had its tail severed, and it's kind of really worn, and it's in its kind of last dying breath state of combat as these 3, 4 have kind of triumphed over this beast. And the 2 girls will kind of push you forward, and they say, Jesus Christ. They say, there she is. Can't you smell her? You smell
Can I smell her?
You can smell some like funnel cake and some cotton candy burst and pop and lock and drop them.
I say, yeah, she smells good.
They kind of look at each other and they shrug. She smells sweet, doesn't she?
Like funnel cake.
Maybe you don't. Maybe we got the wrong 2.
I guess
You can go back to your friends.
I just don't understand. I
Why?
walk up to the dragon statue and I touch it.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, you reach out and touch it. A circle of runes along the base of the statue that were not previously illuminated start to glow a faint green as you feel and see kind of and hear kind of this groan as the metal statues begin to shift.
I take
And
my hand off. I take my hand off.
the dragon where you touched begins to kind of shed its gold plating as it reveals kind of a green scale. And the platform kind of slides back as you see stairs leading down into kind of a dark space.
Stairs, like
Yes,
leading into
there's
a cellar?
like a cellar, like a tomb kind of thing. And as you kind of stare and the grinding stops and the music kind of resumes in the background of the festival that's behind you, green torches illuminate on the side, kind of down this seemingly endless staircase. That's where we're going to stop this week.
Shoot!
We hit
I
a
have to go to the-
milestone, right, Carla?
No, we didn't.
Patrick.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Using filters now.
I'm just gonna put the microphone very close to my phone. I'm gonna run to the bath.
Thanks for watching and all that stuff.
Wait, you were
Thanks for watching
streaming me?
all that stuff.
I
Oh,
just
no.
recorded it.
All
I
the
didn't
semen.
stream. Bye bye.